We recently sold this awesome property in Leader Drive to P&M Plastics as their brand new Burleigh HQ. Today I'm catching up with Dan and Adam to see how it's all going. Thanks for having us. I just thought we'd drop in today and see how it was all going at your new Burleigh HQ.
So far so good. A bit more space than the last one. We took up the whole car park.
Dan and I took this business on at the beginning of this year. Big appetite for growth, to grow the business. That's why we together went in and bought it. The Burleigh Township Drive premises just wasn't going to be suitable.
Yeah, I could see that.
Quick.
We've got a much bigger property in a really good location here in Burleigh on 1,500 odd square metres, so it's obviously working well.
Well, absolutely. And we create our own luck together by working together. And I think that's probably the fundamental reason why we were able to exit that building so nicely.
Yes.
And then move into this place. Yeah. And everything just sort of worked out. I'd be listening to this podcast from America talking about all of these old industries. We have old owners that are now retiring and don't have any succession plan.
Yeah.
And I was thinking we could do a startup, but that's really risky.
Yeah.
There's no cash flow going into it. Or we could just pick a boring type of industry and buy it and then use our skills with technology and automate
your life into it.
Yeah, I was marking just a bit of energy.
It was very risky, but I think the calculated risk was that we sat down together, worked with some business brokers. We looked at so many different companies from like skip bin, landscaping, like all these boring industries. But this plastics game just kept standing out to us as interesting, easy to grow. It was a solid business before it. We're lucky that we had an owner before us that had been in the business for 30 plus years and built a really solid name. We just wanted to just jump on the back of that. Come beginning of February, late January, we're inside and written the check out and
here we are.
Here we are.
Geez, you've accomplished a lot in 12 months.
It wasn't so much about the industry, it was more about whether the numbers stacked up, whether we thought there was competition in that particular industry.
It was actually kind of good to refresh and learn a whole new industry from the bottom right through, and we're 50-50 in it.
And I know the goals and ambitions here, they're pretty lofty, so I'm really looking forward to watching that journey.
P&M Plastics predominantly in the past has worked with heavy industry.
Yep.
So we've got vacuum formers, we've got CNC routers and laser cutters. In the past it's worked with mainly, say, bus builders and building water tanks for emergency vehicles. Now we're moving into the cut to size space, general fabrication, as well as still looking after our bigger clients.
So this location would work better for that, for your sort of retail space, your walk-ins and stuff like that.
Well, this location, what appealed to us quite quickly was you're amongst some pretty big national brands.
Yeah.
You got Drum & Golf, Supercheap Auto, your Repco, your Bunnings, like all the big brands are around here.
One thing I didn't know, but having worked with you for a couple of months, is you do some really fun, interesting jobs. Tell us about some of your clients and your cool jobs.
Well, we do a couple of cool jobs for Crumble Wildlife Sanctuary. They're one of our big clients down in this area. And obviously they come in they've got the vet there, so we have to do some pretty technical stuff with them there.
Yeah.
And then we've just got a new job, which we can't talk about right now, but it's a pretty cool one that we're really excited about.
Watch This Space
type of one.
We do a lot for Village Road shows and those guys. We also do lots in the movie industry. So we help make movie sets, help make the inside of aircrafts, all random sorts of requests that come through. Then we've got some bigger international clients which we've landed quite recently. It's a very vast range of clients across the board, and plastics used along the lines of lots of industries. If customers can come to us and think of an idea, then genuinely we can fabricate something.
The signies a lot of sign writing. We supply the backings for them.
How many people do you employ here in Burleigh?
We've got 2 sites. So we've got one in Mollendina and one here as part of the group.
About 22.
About 22.
It's great to be here as well. Like the other place, we felt disconnected from Burleigh.
Yeah.
Well, here it feels like we're part of the community.
Yeah.
And we're a bit more integrated into that Burleigh industrial area.
You're a bit more in the hub.
Dealing with other real estate agents over the past, like for a complicated deal and problem that we had here, you actually gave me fakes that, real estate agents get stuff done.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks, mate. I've loved working with you both. It's been awesome.